Oh yes, it is quite possible. As a matter of fact, that is what actually happens in evolutionary process. And there are certain devas that decided to take a human stream of evolution, and they can evolve into the human line through, for instance, incarnating as certain fishes or birds, butterflies, and they learn to adapt, having a physical form, and from that, then and dolphins is another mechanism that, and from that particular physical form, they then become more and more physically imbued and start to take the line of human evolution, which is via the animal kingdom and individualization, and that is the gaining of a human soul. Certain humans can also, at a certain stage of their evolution, decide to specialize in deva, becoming a deva. And this is done along the third ray line. And they work with the feminine aspect in nature. Now, all of life, the entire process of enlightenment, in any case, is emergence between the deva and the human. And this starts off with the awakening of the Kundalini fire, which is feminine. I won't go into this particular subject, but the whole process of the first, second, third, fourth initiations is the emergence with the deva. First of all, there's a marriage or a honeymoon stage, which is the second initiation, and by the fourth initiation, which is enlightenment or shunyata experience, is a total marriage or fusion. And at the sixth initiation, you're both human and deva, and then you make your decision whether to go fully into the deva line or stay in a human stream of development. Human stream means you become a logos of a planet and embody a whole Earth type of planetary evolution, or you manifest the quality of the lives that embody or travel through it. So there's different ways of high spiritual development. And so the seeking out and the emergence and marrying the deva complement is also symbolized by the Tibetan Tanka art, where you have, again, I'll go back to this Yayum, the embrace between the Buddha and his consort, or the great bodhisattva and their consort, where the consort is really the deva and the Buddha is and so that particular union is what happens in consciousness as one takes the higher initiations.
In more mainstream terms, where people sort of say, or they're looking for their soulmate, is that a sort of a devic counterpart?
No, it's not really. There's no such thing as soulmate. There are people that we've had strong karma with from past lives, and so in one particular life you find each other again, and you share your karmic interrelationships from those past. Not only can be just good or bad, and you may be in some sort of marital bliss for some years, but often it ends up not so blissful after more years have passed. So this concept of soulmate, it's too much thinking in terms of a form, the embodied form of human flesh with flesh, whereas there's no such thing on the inner realms. And matter of fact, the human soul is genderless. It knows no gender, and one time it'll incarnate as a female, another time as a male. Sometimes it may be male for 3 times and then female. And you can see it cannot be at all attached to the concept of gender as far as male-female forms go. The male-female form is just simply the female form takes on the attributes of a deva kingdom in the ability to give birth to children, and the masculine form takes on the attribute of the massive human kingdom. And so the human kingdom in general, and that's the human soul, is masculine. That's the gender. Masculine because it develops consciousness and the will to change, to manipulate. And the Deva kingdom is feminine because they adapt and mould to that, to the forces that are working through them. Except, of course, the greater Devas, they work and also control the forces below them, which is their role. And everything is done through sound, mantric sound and colour.